Aha, I'm live. Yes, I'm live. Hi everyone. I never know whether I'm live or not. Hey Miss Lynn, hopefully sound and visual is fine. Hi Brittany, hi lovely, how are you? Are you feeling any better? I hope you are. I might just bring this down a bit more here. I was gonna attempt to keep it all in the same place, but I find it easier to be in my view so I can see it. Just getting settled with the puzzle for this colouring stream. Well, thank you for joining me. What puzzle are you doing? I don't think it has a name. I have lots of puzzles in the basement that I've picked up over the years and never take the time to do them. Exactly, Lynn. Hi, Sam. Sound and pick okay, wicked. I'm getting there, just taking it slowly. Good, right. That's good. Right. I'm glad you're feeling better. So, bit of a funny one tonight because I don't really know what I'm in the mood for. I've set my thumbnail to this book because I have a whip in it, which was a buddy colour with Miss Lynn, and the page we were doing was this one. I still have the pencils out for these two flowers, so I'm definitely going to finish those. Theoretically, this shouldn't take me long, she says, to complete, because there's not that much to do. But your girl here is not really in the mood to do anything with pencils. I'm in the mood to use markers, but I don't really have any whips that are marker based. So my plan of action is, let's move this. I have a bunch of stuff off to the side here. So I'm using my Arrtx pencils for this page. These are the 4 that are pulled out for these flowers here. I've also pulled out my paintbrushes and my Lyra Aqua colours, which is what you'll find pinned to the top of the chat. I've linked these. Do you know what? I typed in Lyra Aqua colour, nothing would come up. I typed in Lyra Aqua colour soluble wax crayons, nothing came up. So I stripped it right back, typed in Lyra and saw that there was 48 in here, so I typed in Lyra 48 and they came up. So nightmare to find for some reason. So these are a bit like the Neo colours. I find them less creamy, but more like watercolours, if that makes sense. The Neo colour 2s, I love them, but I don't know, maybe I've not mastered how to use them yet. I don't get on as well with those as what I do with these. So if I show you these, this is our assortment of colours, and the reason I've pulled these out is because I want to use one of these blues for like a sky. I just want to do something really simple and just paint the sky in. So what I do is, you can probably see, I just scribble a bit on here and then activate it with water and then paint it on. You can colour directly onto the page with them. For some reason I just don't like doing it that way. I prefer to paint it on. So yeah. Good Sam, glad you're good. Hi Lou, how are you? Welcome. So yeah, I'm going to start with my sky and get that done. And we can go like all in between these leaves and things. So I'm going to grab a paintbrush. I want one slightly bigger than I was using on Monday. What's this one? That is a number 1. Let's try that. I don't quite want a number 2, I don't think. So as always, I'm using my Transon paintbrushes. And I have never actually used this paintbrush. It's still got the protective coating on. So I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Hi Draken Studios, welcome. Thank you for joining. Bear with me just for one moment. Oh, I meant with picture and sound. How are you, Sam? I'll ask you then. Right, so I'm going to swatch a couple of these colours and see what we get. I don't want anything too sort of aqua-y, if that makes sense. I want to keep it as like a blue. So I'm swatching this one, which is sky blue. I think it might be a little too sort of, what's the word? Too purpley. It's got like a hint, it's a bit like cornflower blue in Prismacolors. It's got a hint of purple in it. So I've just done a swatch on my hand there. It is a little bit sort of lilac-y, so we won't go with that one. I'm good, thank you. Bit headachy, but I find I'm always headachy when I play video games these days. I think I'm going to go with this one, which is light blue. I can always deepen it up with another colour in certain areas if I want to. So I got an email, Lynn, from Sarah Renee Clark's team, and they said that my colour cubes have been handed over to Hermes. So they will hopefully be here tomorrow. Okay, I hope you can see this. I'll zoom in slightly. I'm not going to zoom in too much. No idea how watercolours work on this paper, so we're going to find out together. I'm going to try not to go over the same area too often or use too much water. Need to drag that down here though. So how has everyone's day been? I'll get my words out. Hi Audrey! Have you had your dispatch email yet to say that Hermes have received them? Your colour cubes I'm on about. Okay. No, I kept checking the website like every couple of minutes to see if it said whether they'd been handed over to a courier or anything. Just gonna re-go over those bits because they will be quite shaded in amongst the leaves. So if Miss Lynn wants to share her version of this page, Miss Lynn, if you want everyone to see how yours turned out, you can go ahead and send me a picture if you like, and I'll share it on the stream. She finished so much quicker than me, but then you usually do. I have too many projects on the go at once, that's my problem. Oh yeah, I still call it Hermes. I'm still stuck in like last year when it was Hermes. It's like you can call it what you want, it's still the same courier service, isn't it? When all said and done. Not you, I mean like the company can call it what they want. I've been told that every are expecting delivery of the package. Yes, that's what mine's set at. So hopefully they will work their magic overnight, Audrey, and we'll both receive them tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Still as rubbish, exactly. I mean, to be fair, with every we have a really nice delivery driver. I'm not sure. I know what Steve calls his like nationality, but I'm not sure whether it's an offensive word or not, so I don't want to use it. But he's how would I describe his like nationality if I can't say the word? I don't know whether it's offensive or not. It begins with a G, if that helps. Hopefully just saying the first letter won't be offensive. His nationality begins with a G. Not like Ghanaian or anything. He's not African. Someone else can say it in the chat and then I'll say yes or no. So I've heard several people call them that, but like I say, I just don't want to in case it's offensive. And where's my... No, it begins with G, Audrey. Is my... Okay, that looks slightly better. Was that out of focus for you guys then? Because on my desktop it was, but that could just be my internet. Nope, not a traveller. Welcome, Oz. Thank you for joining. Begins with a G. I'm going to message it to Miss Lynn and ask if it's offensive. I think it begins with a G. There you go, Miss Lynn. I've sent you a message. Nope, not out of focus. Perfect. Oh, Miss Lynn sent her picture, so I can share that with you. Here is... Hopefully Miss Lynn won't message. Oops. just try to cover this top bit up in case Lynn messages. Yeah, this is Miss Lynn's version of the page. So we've done it pretty similar so far. Miss Lynn's flowers at the top were slightly lighter than mine. But yeah, anyway, he's a very nice delivery driver. That's all I'll say. That's sand there. I don't know why I just painted that blue. Let's go here. But moral of the story, hopefully Audrey will get our cubes tomorrow. That was a bit long-winded, I do apologise. Isn't it pretty? Yeah, if it goes out of focus for you guys, just let me know. It looks okay on my screen at the moment. You can always change the visual quality of my live stream as well if you click the little cog in the top right hand corner, I think it is, and click, is it visual or graphics, something like that, and then you can change the quality of the stream to a higher quality. Hiya View. Oh, thank you so much. You are showing me patience. How am I showing you patience, hun? How much are the colour cubes? So usually before when they were shipped from Australia, they were over £100 to, like, for the cubes and the shipping altogether. But Sarah's managed to find a UK distributor, and she's also put on a special offer, I think for a limited time to trial it, for free postage in the UK. So all they cost me was £63, which is a big saving of what they would have been. Thank you so much for sharing my stream as always, of you. I really appreciate it. I changed it to 1080 quality and wow, the picture's so clear. Yeah, I'm filming on my, I do my live streams and filming on my iPad Pro. So the visual quality should be good if your settings are set right on YouTube. It's a very good camera on the iPad Pro. I'm running 60 frames a second as well, so hopefully it should be good quality. Because patience, because sometimes I just don't think about my colours. When I see your work, I really try and be more mindful. Oh, bless your heart. I don't do anything special. I don't know. How would I just colour. I hope for the best most of the time. I've done a couple of 5-pen challenges in my Jade Summer Adorable Owls this month. I think I've done 3 so far. Tempted to do another one, but I never think people want to see them on completed pages. It's like, yeah, that's just marker, whatever. But I really enjoy doing them. And I tell you, for each one of those, when I pick the markers, I'm like, this is going to look awful. Like the one last night, I picked 2 creams. One was more browny than the other. And then there was a bright pink, a bright orange, and like a dark warm grey. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is going to look awful. I finished it, I was like, I really like that. When I tried to take a picture of it on my camera, it shows up on the camera as like a dark green instead of a grey, but hey ho. Not sure, don't think it really spoke to me, if you get my meaning. Oh, Lou was talking to you. Hang on, let me go back up. You didn't really enjoy it? What, your page? Did you not enjoy doing your page? I thought you did. I liked those inks that Ness was using last night for her background. The what are they? They're like acrylic liquid paints. Do you mean those ones in the little bottles? I don't have any of those. I have the what are the ones I had? I had to look it up last night because I couldn't remember the name of them. I have like the watercolour version, Ecoline. That's the one. I remembered. Well done, brain. You are in there somewhere. Yeah, I have the Ecolines, which I really enjoy using. I should have pulled those out for this, really, but I just grabbed what was closest. I don't think about colours, either of you. The acrylic inks, I like the look of them too. Yep. I enjoyed the tree, but them leaves killed it for me. Your leaves are lovely. I love how your leaves came out, because you used the, was it the Colour Soft? Or the, I can't remember what you used now. It was, I think they were Derwent something though, right? Ambient, welcome. Oh, that's okay, hun. You're more than welcome to watch. Thank you for joining us. You'll find me a bit quieter than usual at the moment because I'm painting, and painting is my zen zone. Hi Dee, welcome. Welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you all. I need to squidge some more of this colour. Okay, hopefully that's okay. Sorry if anyone can hear traffic outside because my windows are wide open. It's too pretty not to let the air in. And it's not like a hot air today. It's just nice. Yes, Ambient. This is a whip. On Wednesdays I try and do whips, just so I'm not like starting new pages all the time and then not finishing them. So Wednesdays I like to try and work on whips. I also did some more of my Buddy Colour with K today, so I can share that with you. This is my other page that I'm working on. So I finished off this tree here. I need to go around the blossoms with the white jelly roll like I did with this one. I shaded my clouds a little bit. I coloured this blue in on the bird and this bag and this box. I coloured the cushions that the Shiba Inu is sitting on, and I also coloured the cream part of the blanket. So yeah, I'm getting there slowly with it. Oh, I have too many, which is why I'm trying to crack down on them on Wednesdays. That is a good idea for one day a week to do. Yeah, I don't know, it makes me look forward to doing whips a bit more if I dedicate a whole day to it, if that makes sense. It's like Wednesdays, right? I know in my head that Wednesdays are whip days. Just going to go over this section again because it's a little bit patchy. Oh, thank you. Everyone seems to be really liking how that one's turning out, and I'm pleased with it myself. Thank you, Audrey. Received an email tonight about reviewing a product, and I'd never heard of the company before, but I did what I always do and scoped them out on YouTube first to see if anyone else had ever reviewed like their products or anything, and they have, so I have agreed to do a review for them. Do we have any lurkers tonight that have not popped in chat? If so, hello. I hope you're okay. Feel free to chat if you want to. If not, then feel free to lurk away. This is still patchier than I would like at the moment. Excuse me, phone. Oh, that's my PlayStation download finished. I'm like, what on earth? That is why, Zoe. Last time I was given a colouring book to review, I found out it was AI when I got it. I don't colour AI, so I had to send it back. Yeah, it's a bit more difficult with colouring books, isn't it? Because they're not always on YouTube, like other people haven't always reviewed them. But I do always try and check first, especially if it's a company that I've never heard of before. It's like, you know, it could just be someone having me on for all I know. I'm always cautious about that stuff. And if, like, I have refused people before, if it's not a product that I would use myself, then I won't review it on my channel, because I don't just want to accept something for the sake of it. And I don't want to, like, entice you guys to buy something that I wouldn't use myself either. So yeah, but this product, if it's good, then I will use it. I obviously won't know until I swatch it out. There's a little hint. It could be pencils, it could be pens, it could be paints, it could be pastels, who knows? It's something that you swatch though. So my review video will be me swatching the product out on live stream, or a recorded video even, and then I will use the product on a page or in a book. Gosh, Swindon's crazy tonight. Everyone's like hammering their horns on their cars. Yes, I saw the new Camellia Angel Cover book. I went through Instagram a little while before I came on live stream, and I was like, oh, new book. But I'm not sure if I'm getting it or not, because apart from her diminutive countryside scenes, I think it was called, I don't know whether I like the like fairy type houses ones, and this is another one of those, isn't it? It's like beachy, I can't remember what it's called, beachy vacation fairy homes or something. So I will wait for someone else to get it and do a flip through, and then I'll make my decision based off of that. I really wish Camellia would do some more mandala books. I love her miniatures books, but I really would like some more mandala ones. The second volume of 50 Dream Catchers. That would be nice. I like that book. I do like some AI, but it really annoys me with the wonky fingers and toes and weird items that are in them. Yeah, I mean, I showed this on my live stream on Monday, and I'm not sure if it is or not, but this is possibly AI. I made the cover myself, so ignore that. But this PDF book that I printed off, these are possibly AI, but they're too beautiful not to want to colour them. So, yeah. I'm really looking forward to that. Did I have the other book printed off the other day? Because this is the other one I was referring to with the animals. And it's absolutely adorable. I can't wait to colour some of these. But yeah, love them. Just remember the name, Magic Colour Liquid Acrylic. Yep, that's the one. It came out Monday. Okay, I'm behind on seeing it on Instagram then. I do the same thing with authors. Sometimes the requests come in and then I have to do a deep dive of who they are and what it is. Yeah, Brittany. I used to do quite a few reviews for NetGalley, but then I found that I was catering my reading to reviews instead of what I really wanted to read, so I sort of stepped back a little bit and only reviewed the ones I really wanted to read myself. So I'm just giving this another coat to see if I can make it less patchy. A bit up in the leaves as well. I will take a second in a minute just to catch up on chat. I've got my chat paused of where I'd got up to. I kind of like need to come over here as well, but I don't really want to. Right, let's take a pause. I mean, I looked on Amazon and everything. The company was quite legit. They approached me. I feel bad about the experience. Now I ask if it's AI before I engage. Yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it? Yeah, I review products on my Instagram. I gave one acrylic set I reviewed away. They are lower quality than the supplies I buy, except for one company. Yep. I've given books away before that I reviewed and thought, I really like it, but I'm not sure I'll get to it, or my tastes may have changed, kind of thing. Again, I'm more fussy now on what I accept. I signed up to be... Oh, I missed that. Signed up to be a book reviewer on BookFunnel or whatever app that was, but then changed my mind after I saw the time pressure. Yeah, you can't read under time pressure. I got it because it's more tropical feel. Yeah, I'm gonna look at the flip through and then decide if I want to get it. I bought some of her mandala ones used off thrift books, autumn, spring and romantic. See, I prefer I like those ones. I have the spring and the romantic. I don't have the autumn. But they're the ones with like the pictures in the middle that I'm not so keen on. I just like your big, bold mandalas, like the 50 nighttime mandalas and that kind of stuff. Zoe, next time I say I'm going to colour a boat, please stop me. It's been a blur kind of colouring month. For me, I've done 3 5-pen challenges so far, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 whips to finish before the 1st, and I'm starting a new one on Friday, which is the RJ Hampson one. So hopefully I'll have 4, 5, about 8 pages to show you guys, which won't be too bad. Very cute images indeed. They really are. That's the one, NetGalley. I was very interested in the book, but I wouldn't have been if I didn't know about it. And I have plenty on my to-read list. In other words, it wasn't a book I sought out. Yep, exactly. So it's like, if people want to send me a product, but then they send me like, you need to do a video showing this, and then a video doing this, and then another video doing this. I'm like, if I'm reviewing your product, I'm going to do what I want to do with it, not what you want me to do with it. Because if you like my channel like you claim to in your email, then what I already produce should be good enough. So I'm like, I will do this video, like say, I don't know, a review video, and I will also share it on my Instagram, and sometimes I say I will write a review on Amazon. And if you accept those terms, I'll review your product. If you don't, then no thank you. I have to be picky about my books because of financial issues. I can only get 1 book a month lately, but I have lots, so I see it as being blessed. Yes, exactly, Dee. But one book a month is still lovely to receive, isn't it? There's been times when I could only look forward to getting my Colour in Heaven subscription. And it's just knowing that that was coming every month. It gives you something to look forward to. So what I'm going to try and do with the rest of this background here, because I didn't really want to come down here, but it's going to look daft if I don't. Let me just scribble some more of this crayon down. Is I'm going to try and fade it out towards the edge. Let's get some water on there. I'm still like going over it a couple of times just to make it a bit bolder. But then when I get to here, I'm going to get to a certain point. I'm going to have to go all around the tree. That's not. A bit more water. Then I'll take just a clean wet paintbrush and like feather the edges out towards that way. Whoops. I'll have to clean that off too. Just come down here. Get a clean paintbrush. And just try and soften the edges on it a bit. Hi Leslie, hi lovely. Thank you for joining. Lift that off if I can. Not the best bit of painting I've done in my life, but it will do. Let me catch up on chat. I have Kindle Unlimited, Audible, and also my local library app for books. Plus, in my city, we have 3 little libraries all around the city. Nice. I have Kindle Unlimited too. I like Kindle Unlimited. I'm currently reading The Housemaid, which is flipping awesome. I'm loving that book. And then I'm going to read the second one to it, which is called something else. They're by Frida McFadden. Really good. Probably like a 4.5 stars. It's not like, well, at the moment, it's not wowed me enough to be a 5, but it is pretty high up there. Yeah, just one is great. I've not touched my Kindle in about 8 years, lol. Did like my books that way. Yeah, I like my Kindle. I'm feeling really lazy today. It's that time of the month and the cramps are brutal. Oh, Dee, I'm so sorry. Bless you. Get some chocolate. And depending on where you are and what the temperature is, sort of snuggle up. And what else can I recommend? I mean, I don't have ladies things, so I'm not the best person to recommend things, but I know my friend always appreciated dark chocolate when she was going through that every month. Lynn, I need to hold the books I read in my hand. It's a nostalgia thing. I prefer physical. If you saw the books in my living room, I definitely prefer physical. It's the smell and the physical turning of the page and trying not to break the spine. But I always use my Kindle if I'm going on holiday or travelling, just because I don't want to pack 10 books. And that's when Leslie came in. I said, hi, Leslie. I was like that, Dee, but I did get used to it. Yeah, it was much easier than carrying a Kindle Much easier carrying a Kindle in my handbag than a big book. Yes. Ooh, ooh. Audrey, are you still there? They've received my colour cubes. Yay, I just got an email. Hi, Colouring Quest. Welcome in. Right, so that's that done for now. Do I want to... Yeah, I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to watercolour this bit down here as well because it saves my little hands on colouring. What colour did Lynn do? I was going to do dirt, I think. Lynn did sort of an ochre browny colour. Yeah, I don't want to do like beachy. I think I'm going to go for soil. What colour to use? That is the question. Let's see what this one is. Maybe like an umber. What's this? Raw umber. Let's see what that swatch is like. You can see what I'm doing, just mixing it. Wow, that's really light because of the torch. There we go. That's not a bad colour. We'll go with it. I want my page finished. Yay! You got it too! We got it at the same time, Audrey. Yeah! Yes, I've got a bit of tissue. There is too much water on that bit there. I'll take some of that away. There we go. Ba-ting, ba-ting. I need to put my phone on silent. Still bet you get 'em first. I mean, depending on where their warehouse is based, they may have farther to go to deliver yours, Audrey, with you being in Scotland. If it's in London, then I should get them pretty early. Because I'm only an hour away from London, so... yeah. It's exciting. Yeah, I've been looking for videos of people using them, and Colour with Claire did a video, and I think I saw one other person do a video where they were showing what to do with them. For anyone who doesn't know, we're talking about Sarah Renee Clark's colouring cubes. But most of the videos are just like unboxing reviews. So If I can find a way to incorporate them into my channel, then I'm going to try and do that. Because for the people that have got them and sort of like, oh, well, I've got them, but I don't use them. Maybe they just need some inspiration on what to do with them. Okay, that's not too bad a colour. I like that. It's sort of light enough to contrast the tree. Sarah Renee Clark's colouring cubes, Lou. They are 2 boxes that look like Rubik's cubes, cardboard boxes, and they have swatch cards, not swatch cards in them, what am I going on about? Colour palettes in them. So volume 1 has 1 to 250 colour palettes, and then volume 2 has 251 to 500, and they're just like pictures with colour palettes, and they work with her digital colouring catalogue, so you can find out like what pencils go with what colour, but I'll just match them up by eye, because I did look into getting the digital version as well, but that's like another £40–50 on top. And it's like, no, I'll just do it by eye, thank you. Let's catch up on chat. Sorry I was quiet, I was on the phone. No worries, Sam. Oh, I'm going to give up with this boat. It's coming out well, but I keep confusing the colours. What page is it you're doing, Lynn? Are you doing one of the little mouse prints pages? I'm trying to get back into reading after being in a rut, trying to get into Audible so I can colour at the same time. Yes. So I don't use Amazon Audible. I use an app called Scribd. And because Audible limits you to like 1 book a month, or like 1 credit a month, doesn't it? Whereas Scribd, you can listen to as many as you like. And yeah, it's not like restrictive in the sense of, oh, well, I've used my credit now, I've got to wait a whole month for the next one. I think it's cheaper than Audible too. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is. And if you look on YouTube, people that are promoting Scribd, I think, is it Books Nest and, oh gosh, who's the UK girl that I watch? She promotes them too, and she's like, get 3 months free or something. So it's always worth doing that for a few months. Lynn sent me a photo. I will check that in 2 seconds. There's a bit too much water on here again. Please don't give up. Remember just to believe in yourself. With the boat, you are amazing colouring. Oh, bless you, Lou. She is a very good colourist. She needs to believe in herself a bit more. Let's look at what page you're doing. Oh, look. Miss Lynn's doing this page. And the boat is coming out lovely, Lynn. Look. So cute. I love that. That was one of the... in my group, I give them freebies every Friday. Like, I scroll through Facebook to find out all the freebies that artists are giving away. And that was one from last week, I think. There's a few of us now that have started sort of scouring and looking for the freebie Friday freebies. Freebie Friday, whatever you want to call it. We've managed to accumulate quite an amount of free pages over the last couple of weeks. Playing football on the field. I'll apologise in advance. If a football hits my window, you may hear some language. I'll try and refrain, but, you know, I'm not promising. I used them on my live stream. Oh, I'll have to check. Is it still live, Leslie? Is it still on your channel, that live stream? I will go and check that out if it is. They have to come a long way up here. It takes 4 hours from Amazon Depot in Edinburgh to Amazon Depot in Aberdeen. Oh gosh. I don't think they're not been dispatched via Amazon though, have they? But they still have a pretty long journey to come. Maybe you'll luck out, Audrey. Maybe the distribution centre will be up north somewhere. Like Manchester or somewhere up there. Amanda, where I saw something a minute ago. Amanda Colours uses them. I'll have to check that out, Audrey. Rachel Henderson uses them too. Okay, I will check these people out. Gives me something to do tonight. Oh, no worries, Dee. Welcome back. They're colour coded, aren't they? So yeah, they have hex codes on, but that's for digital artists. To find out what the actual colours are, i.e. like Polychromos colours, you need to have her digital version of it as well. So I'm just going to put them at the side of my swatch charts and match them up as best I can. Clean that brush and just soften the edge. Oh my god, do you have to shout? Seriously. Yeah. sirens. Right, I think that is all of the soily bit done, which is good. We are getting somewhere. Okay, yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, let's pop these away now then. And we will move on to pencils. Let's pop that back in the sleeve. So yeah, again, if anyone's interested in checking these out, I have pinned them in the top bar. I was going to look into Scribd, but I've seen a lot of people saying they get restricted selections if they listen to too many. Huh. I can't say as I've really noticed that, Oz. When I was like reading a lot, I was reading probably 4 or 5 books a month, and I never got restricted on any of those. So I would imagine if you're reading like a crazy amount of books, like maybe 10 or more, then that could happen. Have you not, Audrey? All of the Harry Potters are on YouTube, I believe. I've still got those brushes saved for later. Yeah, you've just reminded me I need to take mine out of the water, so thank you for that. Right, where is the little protective plastic thing? It's here somewhere, she says. For any of you that haven't noticed that my mouse mat's a little bit cleaner, I have a new one. It was a funny story. I ordered a new mouse mat off of Amazon, and I tried to find this one again because you guys know I love it. And they didn't have it. I couldn't find it anywhere. I typed in like Galaxy Leopard. I went to my order section of Amazon to see if the person that I'd bought it from last time still had them, and they didn't. So then I like tried to find it on my own and couldn't. So in the end, I ended up picking this tiger one. In fact, I'll show you a picture of the one I was going to have. Let's go to orders. Where on earth is it? I scrolled straight past it. Ah, yes, there it is. So, because I couldn't get this one, I was going to settle for this one, which is beautiful. I love it. And when they sent this, well, what was meant to be this, it was this one. And I'm like, what are the odds? So, yeah, I kept it. I was like, okay, that's fine. That's what I originally wanted anyway. Cheers, Zoe. I'll try Scribd. Yeah, Audible is expensive. I like watching booktubers. How to Train Your Gavins. Yes, I watch How to Train Your Gavin. That is lovely, Lynn. Our lovely Brittany, who was in the chat earlier, I'm not sure if you saw her, but Brittany is a Canadian booktuber. She is lovely, lovely lady. So if any of you like books and book related things, please do scroll back through the chat and find Brittany, unless she's still in here, in which she can say hello and introduce herself. But yeah, Brittany's a booktuber and she's a very, very lovely lady. if you guys want to sub to her. I am reading all of your comments, I'm just not reading them out loud. My brother is visually impaired, so I grew up with books on tape. The boat and page looks great, Lynn. Beautiful colouring, Lynn. Yep. Thank you. I've got every colour soft brown pencil, so it's getting confusing with the combos. Bless you. I could make a video on how to use them. I may buy the digital and companion next month. Nice. My daughter likes listening to Audible. She's got back into reading after a break and is listening to Lord of the Rings. Nice. I've tried to read the first Lord of the Rings many times, and I struggle with fantasy and high fantasy. The movies are fantastic. Absolutely love the movies. I've watched like all the extended editions. They're brilliant. But the books, my brain can't concentrate that much. Hi B, hi lovely. Oh, thank you so much. What PDF is Lynn's cute mouse page? I'll see if Lynn's answered that farther down. Sounds like, does it sound like an American police siren? I live in a flat, I've had slamming doors all day. Oh my gosh, I would totally flip on my lid, Sam. I mean, I live in a flat too, but I live in like an old people's building, so thankfully the only people that slam the doors are the ignorant carers. Zoe, are you going to shade over the top of the watercolour? I was considering it just to smooth it out a bit, D. I'm still learning too, Sam, but I'm getting better. I used to read a book in about 2 or 3 days. That's a lot a month. It is. I love, love, love tigers and all cats, really. Me too. I love big cats. The first Lord of the Rings is a hard read. The Fellowship of the Ring, Lynn. I didn't know whether to start with The Hobbit, but then I just wanted to start with The Fellowship. Skip Tom Bombadil and the long walking by. Sam ate Frodo and some of the Elf Council stuff. You won't miss anything. I've no idea what page. I'll see if I can find the screenshot of the illustrator. Never read or watched Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is great, Audrey. Right, Arrtx pencils. So I'm going to colour these other 2 flowers I have here. The combination that I'm using for these is, I'm showing these, but they're really hard to see, these. Rose Red, I'll just read them out, it's easier. And then we have Baker Miller Pink. Arrtx, if you're watching, you need to change this silver foiling on your pencils because I can't read it. This one's just pink. And then we have Peach Puff as our lightest shade. Let's bring you guys down a bit and you can see how bad my background is. So with these, I was colouring the underside where the spots are in the darkest colour, and then going lighter as I got to the tip. I haven't found a book yet, or did I? What was that book I was colouring in the other day? Was I struggling with Arrtx in that book? I can't remember what book that was now, and I was going to write it down. But these pencils are working so nicely in most books. Okay, so then we go on to our Baker Miller pink. I got mouse boat pic from Facebook group Colouring Book for Adults, was posted as a birthday gift by a lady called Kristen Jacobus. Jacobus? Could be Jacobus. Yeah, these need sharpening, Zoe. As much as I wish I could, I cannot colour with blunt pencils. I think it goes back to my art teacher drumming it into me. You can't colour with blunt pencils, sharpen them. What colour did I do that on the other one? I did put a little bit of the reddy pink in there. So, will anybody be joining me in the RJ Hampson colour along? We're going to be doing a page from his newest book, which is right by me. What is it called? Moonlight Mischief. I keep forgetting the name of it. Terrible. Moonlight Mischief. So on Friday's live stream, I will start working on that page. Now I'm going to use pink. I'm not sure why this is called pink. It's like a salmony colour. Got a phone call. No worry, Leslie's. No worries, Leslie. Can anyone tell me what Mykonos colour pencil is from the Arrtx of pencils? Is it like a denim blue? No, I would say Mykonos is more brighter than a denim. I don't have my Arrtx's to hand to tell you the closest match. Let me get my swatch sheet. I can show you what Mykonos looks like. Go through the hundreds of Arrtx swatches because I've got so many pens, paints and pencils. So I've got the swatch of the 72 set here. Mykonos is this colour here. So it's not really a denim-y colour. Arrtx are very brightly coloured pencils. Let me look at the 120 set and see if there's a better colour in there, or have I not swatched them all? I've not swatched them all. Okay, bad YouTuber. Let's see if I can see. Where is that 121 gone? Oh, there, 72 as well. Okay, I need to print the 120 swatch sheet and swatch Steve's pencils. But no, Mykonos blue I probably wouldn't use as a denim. Indigo is a bit more of a dark denim colour. So this one doesn't show very well on my camera, I'm afraid. It shows completely bolder than what it is. Hang on. This one. Turn my light off. So I would probably choose this for a denim. This one's got green in it, I would say. It's more of a brighter blue. But it depends sort of what kind of denim you're going for, I guess. I only have the 72 of the Arrtx. Steve has the 120 watercolours. Just never, I don't know why, I've just never had the urge to buy the 120 in them. They're gorgeous pencils, I love them. Very, very nice to use, but I don't know, I seem to reach for others like my Brute Funers more. I am using the Arrtx pencils, Leslie. I am using these ones. The Arrtx 126. And I really don't like this design of box at all. Did everyone have a good Father's Day, by the way? Yep, we had a nice barbecue around Steve's parents' house. So that was nice. Not ordered the new Camellia book as price has gone up. Unfortunately, all of them are going to be going up. I know some artists have put posts on Instagram about Amazon are charging, I think it's £1 more or something for printing. So it's not just going to be Camellia's going up, it's going to be everyone's. Which, it kind of sucks, but I guess that's inflation for you. I don't have any RJ Hampson books. I want the new one but can't afford it. I'll gladly take a donated book, Lamas. I'm just kidding. It's gone down in price, I think. It came out at £8 originally. And now I think it's sitting at £7 something. Okay, that's pretty. A lot of books are even Colouring Book Cafe. Yep, it may have been Colouring Book Cafe that put the post out on Instagram. Yeah. I think I had a bad batch of Arrtx 120 regular colour pencils. I sent them back. Oh, I love the Arrtx. Oh, I have the Arrtx, sorry. Yeah, I really like the Arrtx pencils. I meant a lot, not a long bloody autocorrect. Father's Day was hard and a tough day for me. Yeah, it was the first year that my dad wasn't here for Father's Day, so I can agree with you there, Lou. It was very odd. I'm sorry that you had a tough day too, hon. I just tried to think that, you know, my dad was never really one for Father's Day anyway, and he wouldn't want us to be sad, so I tried to just go by that. But the weirdest thing is when we go in shops, my dad always wore, you know, those really padded flannel jackets. Like, I think, is it lumberjacks wear them or something? But they're flannel and they're like fleece lined inside. My dad always wore those. So now every time we go in a shop and see them, we kind of think of Dad. when we went to Stevenage a couple of weeks back, we were walking down the street and there was this man. I've done this one slightly darker. I'm going to deepen that red to make it a bit more contrasting. Yeah, we saw a man walking down the street, and no word of a lie, from the back, he looked like my dad's double. And we were like, oh my gosh. It was so creepy. And I started walking alongside him. The dude must have thought, what on earth are you doing? But he was an old man, like not old, but, you know, older than my dad was, put it that way. My dad was 60. He didn't reach his birthday, so he was 66 when he passed away this year. And this gentleman was probably 75 maybe. And I walked alongside him, and it wasn't until sort of I walked past him enough to see his face, I was like, okay, it's not my dad. But oh, it was so creepy. Okay, that's slightly better. It's just not getting as much sun as this one. That's what we'll go with. RJ did too. Advised us to buy now before the prices go up. Good marketing strategy there. I lost my dad at 28. Oh, bless you. Oh, 18. Oh, gosh. Bless your heart. I don't much like the box design either. I like the design in the aspect of the pencil sitting in the foam to protect the leads. I like that part, but I don't like the lid. The lid doesn't fit on properly. I love my Starjoy golds and my Brute Funas and claws. I haven't got the Starjoy. They've only just recently come onto Amazon UK, and I've popped them into my wish list to like, one day I'm gonna buy you. I look at them, they've got like little gold, little gold bits on the end of the pencil here, if I'm thinking of the right ones. How are your mum and her dogs doing now? Are they back home? Yes, they are, Sam. They're all fine, thank you. Mum left her charger here, so Mum was like, send my charger, and I'm like, I'm not going back in town yet. So she said last night, buy me a new plug and charger. So I did that, and it's been delivered today. I lost my dad about 2 years ago, and it's so hard. I mean, I wasn't like a father-daughter relationship should be, for reasons I won't disclose. Yeah, I mean, you love your parents, don't you? But I always had more of a close relationship with my mum than my dad. But yeah, I think because I was the one that was dealing with everything, i.e. funeral and whatnot, I didn't really have time to feel bad, if that makes sense. Because I was just busying myself doing everything. Like, I did everything. It just, I don't know, I think that was like a coping mechanism maybe. It's just like, I'll do that. Like going through all of his mail, you know, all the letters you have to find and companies you have to contact. I literally just made a list and sat there and did it all myself. Arranged the funeral, the cremation thing and everything. But yeah. The RJ Hampson books in Canada are almost $15 on our Amazon. What does that come to in English money? I'm intrigued. CAD to GBP. So 15 Canadian dollars. £8.92. So yeah, about nearly £1 dearer. That's not too bad. It's bordering sort of, do I want to pay that? But his art is lovely. I love R.J. Hampson's work. It's crazy to think, though, in like a couple of years' time, we're going to be paying £10 for Amazon printed books. And people are still going to be like, I hate the paper. And I'll still be like, use markers first. It makes your life easier. I'm sorry for those who lost your dads. Bless you, Leslie. Our beauty, it does get a little easier, but it takes some time. It does. You just take each day as it comes. Oh dear gracious, save your money on the Starjoys. What, don't buy the Starjoys, do you mean, Catherine? Welcome to the chat, by the way. Save your money on the Starjoys. I'm taking that as a do not buy them. I've seen men that looked like my grandpa and a lady that looked like my grandma. Very weird. It really was. Everyone does have a doppelganger. At least that's what they say. Yeah, Steve said he saw his doppelganger in Greece. He was like face to face with him on the bus and he was completely freaked out. Sorry, I'm behind in chat. Had an interruption. Don't worry, Leslie. I'm behind too. I'm trying to catch up. Many years ago, before I lost my mum, there was a lady that looked just like her from behind. Same hair and same coat. I ran up one time and grabbed her bag, thinking it was her mum. Oh no, I bet she was like, oh my gosh, get off me. Do you find the cover kind of weird feeling, Zoe? For the R.J. Hampson books, it's that really matte sort of rubbery feeling. I love it. I love those books with that kind of cover. Oh, is using markers first the trick to that paper? I think so. If you're wanting to like really burnish the pencils into the paper and whatnot, I always use markers first. Well, 9 times out of 10 I'll use markers first. I find it gives me a better result than just colouring straight onto the paper, because you can use your pencils a lot trying to burnish through the horrible tooth. I don't like toothy paper. Bless her, she knew, just laughed and said, she's gone in the butcher's. I nearly died on the spot. Oh. Yes, the Starjoy Gold Edition have a gold tip end. Right, I'm with you. The golds are the regular. I like the regulars best. Yes, I've been here a while. Sorry, been lurking. No, lurk away, lovely. Don't worry. And yes, that was a suggestion not to buy the Starjoys. What do they compare to? Would those of you that have got Starjoys, what would you say they are like? And please, no one say Prismacolors, because everybody says every pencil is like Prismacolor and no pencil is like Prismacolor. They were created by Laurie from Colour My World, or Colour Your World. She has a few videos on her choosing colours and what the reasons and colours were supposed to be for. I think I remember seeing some of those, Dee. I found this February hard. It would have been my dad's 90th on Valentine's Day. Ah, bless you, Audrey. What book are you doing on Friday? I'm going to be working in his newest one. Let me just grab it. Oh, I need to sort these stacks of things out. I've got my haul here to record still, and I've got a massive stack. I'm going to be colouring in Moonlight Mischief. And the page we're going to be doing is this one, of the castle with the dragon. So Friday we're basing the whole page in the live. depending on how quick I base it, I may get around to using some pencils over the top. But then if I don't get around to it in the live, Monday's live stream next week will be the pencil shading, and then the following Friday's video will be finishing touches before the end of the month. No worries, Lynn. I find them very waxy, like castle arts. I only have the 24 castle art wax-based ones. I have the 120 golds, but they're oil-based, aren't they? Sorry, I'm just gonna grab my drink. I'm talking too much and getting a dry throat. I have all of RJ's books and still not coloured a pic. Maybe you can join us on Friday, Colouring Quest, and join in. I think I might use the Black Widow pencils for shading it. I've not used my Black Widows in a while and they need to be shown some love. When I took it out of the cardboard, I threw it onto the bed. I didn't like it. I need to touch it again for Friday. Oh, Audrey. That's made me chuckle. I'm like that with cotton wool though. I can't touch cotton wool. Even like, I can't even watch people touch cotton wool. I don't know why. Oh no, I'm thinking about it now and it's just makes me quiver. I don't like it. Back. How can I dispose of my dinner without hubby knowing I really do not want it? What have you got, Lynn? I don't want to say give it to the poochie without knowing what you've got first. You really need to be like telling him if you don't want dinner or something though, or having an input on what he's cooking, so that way you're not wasting food. I mean, you'll probably just eat it anyway, but I had a sandwich tonight. It's too hot for cooked food. I did Steve a Plowman's. We had a little giggle earlier. He had like ham, coleslaw, potato salad, piccalilli, beetroot. What else did I give him? Oh, gosh. Pork pie, little sausage rolls. So I give him all of that. Oh, some crisps. I give him all of that, and then I comes in with my sandwich, a few crisps, and a bit of pork pie. And he went, "Oh, love, are you just having a sandwich?" I said, "Hubby, look in your bowl of food that you have in front of you. What in there, aside from the sandwich, the pork pie and the crisps, can I actually eat?" And he looked at everything and he went, "Oh, enjoy your sandwich." I was like, yeah, I can't eat none of that stuff. That's why I haven't got it. It's all got onion and stuff in and I can't eat it. And oh, beetroot, gosh, I miss beetroot so much. Right, well that's these flowers done. I need to, I don't know what oranges I used for the middle. I think I used an orange and a brown or something. And Da, 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 da. Lynn, what's he cooked? The regulars and the golds are not like Prismas. None are like Prismas. No pencils are. They are smooth glide over the paper. Golds seem to have more oil. I like the regulars better, though the golds have a bigger barrel. Okay. Do you have a kitchen compost bin, Lynn? Put it in one of the bags for it. If I had to compare Starjoy, golds, Arrtx or Calors. Are you saying if you had to compare Starjoys, they're like Arrtx or Calors? Fry up. Oh gosh, no, Lynn. She can have the sausages but not the egg, tomatoes or bacon. I'm upstairs. Thought he'd ask what I wanted. Yeah, oh no. Piccalilli. I can never spell it. I'll show you a picture, Leslie. It's easier. Piccalilli. So it's Piccalilli. It's a pickle of chopped vegetables, mustard and hot spices. So it looks like... So the one that hubby has is Branston's, which is a brand. So this is Piccalilli, and he has the original. This is a small chunk one, and it's got like pickled cauliflower and gherkins and onions and blech. It's disgusting. There you go. Audrey does much better job than me of describing what it is. Beetroot is good for you. Why can't you eat that? I can't eat beetroot. It goes straight through me. For want of a better explanation. I used to eat so much beetroot when I was younger, but yeah, can't touch it now. I'm not sure I can compare the Starjoys to anything. They are really waxy, very little pigment. I wanted to love them, but as far as I'm concerned, they're only good for pencil sharpener testing. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. No, we don't. Just a regular bin or recycling. If I put it in bin, he will see. Just say it tastes off or something. Leslie, Piccalilli is a British interpretation of South Asian pickles. It is a relish of chopped and pickled vegetables. Such a good description, Audrey. They're like Calor 180s, but smaller barrels. But then I look at Calors and think, are they not just Brute Funas with a different shape and number? I must admit I haven't had an appetite lately, been too hot, and I've been really stressed to eat much. Bless you, Sam. Just graze on what you fancy, hun. That's the best way to do it. As long as you're getting something in you and keeping your liquids up. Yes, Leslie, I love mine. I use them so much. I'll need a new set soon, at least by Christmas. Oh, looks like relish. Yeah, I think it is like a relish. Anyway, that's those colours done. They can go away in the box now. I don't know where they live. I need to buy myself a case for these. Who else hates spending £15 on cases? Raise your hands. I hate it. I'm like, nope. I have to eventually, but while I can avoid it, I do. So where does this... Oh, it goes in the end here. There we go. Okay. Let's find my swatch. I still haven't decided what colour to do these flowers here. Lynn did hers like poinsettias, And she doesn't actually say in the back of the book, in the index, what these are. I think I said that on another video once before. I'm kind of inclined to do a different variation of purple, just to bring that colour down a bit. So, let's go for violet. Got quite a few gaps between these, so I hope this blend will work. We're going to go for violet, which is this one. And then we're going to skip to lilac. Which is this one. And then from here, we're going to go into a pinky colour. Or was I going to go violet? Orchid? No. We'll try and go into lavender. It's a bit tricky to know whether it's going to work, but you only live once. Let's experiment. Okay, sharpen. Hubby will be home soon. I'm sure he'll pop in and say hello to you all. Yes, colours are brute round and so colour. Okay, that stops me buying the colours then. Thank you for that. I love my brutes. I prefer the squares. I don't need to buy any more rounds because I barely use the round. Would you care to buy any of my 6 sets? Oh gosh. Paninis and jacket potatoes is all I've been eating. That's fine, hun. That's absolutely fine. Yes, they are like Arrtx or claws. Sorry, I missed a word in the sentence earlier. That's fine, hun. My granddad found out he liked piccalilli when he was serving in India during World War II. It was served with everything. It's just as well he liked it then, Audrey. Catherine, I will think about it, hun. I appreciate the thought. Oh, bless you too. I found Starjoy Gold work really nice in Rita Berman's books. So do these. These work lovely in Rita's book. That's what I was using earlier. When I did live a couple Saturdays ago, I did the page with M6 Starjoy Golds and everyone saw how well they worked and blended. At least I tried my best to show the pencil work doing the one set. Nice. Was that on your live stream, Dee? If so, I'll go back and watch it. Yeah, I love the squares. The squares are my favourite. I'm doing the one set challenge, show colourists how each brand works. Yeah, I don't like to mix brands if I can help it. I like to just stick with one. Sometimes I'll do like skin in Prismas and everything else in something else. But I do try and stick to one brand. So this is violet. We're gonna colour in the centre and then I'm gonna bring it down the line of this flower. Colour these ones slightly different. Hopefully it'll give a different finish then. And then from there we're going to go to the lilac. And blend that in. And then from there we're going to go into the lavender. We're which is our pinky colour. Yep, they blend nicely. Just going to do a second layer on that. Okay, that's our first petal done. What is a jacket potato? It's a baked potato. We call them jackets here in England. That's dinner disposed of. Found a plastic mailing bag and hid it in the office bin. That can be emptied in the main bin. Oh no, Lynn. Also, you need to not snack as much and then you may be hungry and ready for your dinner. And sit there with your little nibbles in your office, bless you. Definitely could not be doing with a fry up in this heat though. Gosh no. Ugh. I like to mix occasionally. Last week I tried using several sets on one page. They all work well together, but it was a pain to put them all back in their cases. Yeah. It's bad enough putting one set back, isn't it? Yeah, I need a couple of pencil cases. Yeah. I need at least two. I need one for these Arrtx. I need one for my blooming polychromos, that's the word. And it's just like, I don't want to spend £30 on two pencil cases. Thank you very much. I'll put it on a Christmas list or something. My dog loved the sausages. She's my best friend tonight. I've not snacked. Had a sandwich when we got home from shopping. That's all I've had today. Good girl. Oh, and a small bag of Haribo. Are they the mini ones that you get like with Colt pens? That size Haribos. You get like 5 sweets in them and they're gone. Colt pens don't put Haribos in anymore, do they? They put Love Hearts in now. I suppose Love Hearts are for the people that are like vegan and vegetarian, because Haribos got gelatin in, haven't they? I guess that's why they may have changed them. I personally preferred the Haribos. I'm pretty sure Lynn used to place a Colt Pens order just to get a little bag of Haribos. I'm a mixed medium colourist. Some sets have colours that others don't, so I mix my sets, but I usually use majority of one set, with exception of colours needed from other sets. Yes, they were, Zoe. B&M had 25 pence for that little bag. Oh my goodness. They used to be 10 pence. £25p for that piddly little thing. Jeez, what's the world coming to? There's no such thing as penny sweets anymore, is there? Used to come home from school. I know there's ladies in here that are slightly older than me, that will be like, well, in my day we had like a bag of sweets for 6p or whatever. Okay, I don't think any of you are that old, but yeah, when I came home from school, I used to go into the paper shop, and Mum would say, right, you got 10 pence, you can have 10 sweets, and if I put like a 2p sweet in there, which was like, I don't know, a bubble gum or something, she'd be like, you'll only have 8 sweets if you put one of them in there, because that one's 2p. I'm like, I know, Mum, but I want it. But the ones I used to get, I pretty much always got the same sweets. I got blackjacks, fruit salads. I think drumstick lollipops were 5p, but they lasted longer, so I didn't mind getting one of those. What else did I used to get? The Anglo bubbly bubblegum. Used to get that. I'm just going to turn my book, sorry to be a pain. And even though it was 10 sweets, back in the day, 10 sweets was enough. You were really happy with your 10 sweets. At least I was. And then as I got older and I was like wanting something a bit more substantial, Mum never used to let me have chocolate, because I've always been, well, I'm overweight now, but she used to call me Tubby when I was younger. You know, when they try and make you feel better by saying, oh, it's just puppy fat, she'll grow out of it, kind of thing. But yeah, thanks for that. But yeah, she wouldn't let me have chocolate because it was unhealthy. So instead she made me have Tracker bars. Now Tracker bars are like nuts and, oh gosh, what is it? Nuts and oats and things that are like in golden syrup or some kind of sticky substance to keep it all together, like caramel or whatever. And I used to have the chocolate chip Tracker bar. And it wasn't until I was old enough, you know, and understood calories and read the packaging and everything, I used to say to Mum, you do realise all those years that you made me have a Tracker bar instead of the little 15p Freddo that I wanted, you were actually giving me more calories than the little 15 pence Freddo, and the Tracker bars were 25p. So, yeah, memories. I used to like the chocolate cigarettes as well. Not because they were cigarettes, obviously, I just liked the fact that they were chocolate. And it was that really cheap tasting chocolate that tastes nasty, but you still want to eat it. I did was, yep. Freddo is 35p. Freddos used to be 10. You could get 10 Freddos for £1. Yes, I am. Sweets came in big glass jars that had to be weighed out. I was the manager of a sweet shop, Audrey, in my hometown. And we sold by the quarter. We did it the old-fashioned way. We had like sweet tobacco, toasted tea cakes, you know, coconut mushrooms, all the old-fashioned sweets. And our shop was called Forgotten Sweets. And yeah, I was the manager of that sweet shop. It was a great job. For 10p, I could get 20 sweets, as some were halfpenny, before they did away with the coinage, so everything was 1p or 2p. You got a quarter pound, 4 ounces for 1 something, 5p. Those names of sweets, we had liquor sticks, now or laters. Oh my gosh. Candy cigarettes, whatchamacallit, and the big names still around today, M&M's, Snickers, Reese's. Yeah, we have M&M's, Snickers, and we didn't have Reese's back then, but we do now. Liquor sticks, now or laters. Oh my gosh. That's so funny about the candy cigarettes. Now they're called candy sticks. Yeah, I didn't like the white ones, the white candy sugary ones. I didn't like those. I liked the actual chocolate little barrels that were wrapped in the paper to look like cigarettes. Yes, Snickers used to be called marathons. Oh, brilliant. I love sweet tobacco. I tried it. I can't say I was that keen, but that's because I don't really like coconut that much. But yeah, it was great fun. Hi, hubby.
Yeah.
Say hello to the people of the internet without knocking everything over.
Floor. Yeah. Hello, people of the internet.
Oh my gosh, that's so loud and obnoxious. Come here. Oh yeah, you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm colouring still. Trying to finish a bit more of this. How was Bingo Bongo?
Fine. I didn't win anything.
Well, you wouldn't. You're the caller. We're just reminiscing about old sweets.
Alright.
And going to the paper shop to get 10 sweets for 10p.
Yeah, but I used to get a lot more for 10p.
Yeah, but you're 15 years older than me. Audrey said up here somewhere. She said you got a quarter pound, 4 ounces for 1, and then she put a slash and a line, and then in brackets put 5p. Quarter of sweets. Quarter pound.
Yeah.
Is that what, when we still say now, oh, can I have a quarter of?
Yeah.
That's a lot for 5p.
Yeah, that's because we're old.
Like 100 grams is a quarter.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Yeah. That's what they were, nothing. Now they're like...
You know those tiny, tiny little bags of Haribo? Sorry, folks, I'm just talking.
Yeah.
You know them tiny little bags that you used to get with Colt pen orders? Lynn bought one from B&M today. Well, it fell in her basket.
Fell in her basket.
Hubby bought it.
Alright.
She said that was 25p. I'm like, they used to be 10 pence. And she said Freddos are now 35p.
Yeah.
I'm like, you used to get 10 of them for £1.
Yeah. It's getting bad out there.
Did you ever have the chocolate cigarettes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I had the
You
chocolate
used to sit
cigarettes.
there going...
Really, they conditioned us all to smoke.
They did, yeah.
Oh, funny. Sorry about that. I'm going to tell him about the name of Leslie's sweets in a minute. I think he'll get a kick out of that. Fizz bonbons, aniseed balls. Yep, we had bonbons and aniseed balls. I've not heard of fizz bombs. I liked the Anglo bubbly for the bubble blowing. Yep. And bazooka for the taste. I don't remember bazooka. Oh yes, aniseed balls. Love them. Horrid things now. Audrey says hello.
Hello, Audrey.
You can come and say hello in a minute. Everyone's saying hello to you. A shilling. Audrey said a shilling. I don't remember shillings. Hello, Steve, love of Zoe's life. What were the makers of those candy cigarettes thinking? I don't know. I remember going, oh, I don't want the red pack, I want the blue pack this week and stuff like that. Because they even coloured the packaging like different brands of cigarettes, didn't they? Oh, gotta love reminiscing. I'm kind of gone over my time by 6 minutes. What's new? What day is it? Wednesday. Is anybody else streaming at the moment? You alright, Hubble?
Yep, fine.
So let me go up here. I want to tell you this, what Leslie Ladyhawk told me.
Leslie Ladyhawk?
Yes.
Yes, Leslie Ladyhawk.
So Leslie's from Texas, right? She was saying that those names of sweets, like the ones that we had, theirs were called liquor sticks, now or laters, candy cigarettes, whatchacallits, and the big names still around today, M&M, Snickers, Reese's.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone down here started saying, hello, Steve. Howdy. Hi, Steve. A shilling. Hello, Steve, love of Zoe's life. Pop rocks. Yeah, we had pop rocks. Bazookas. Do you remember them?
I remember bazookas,
What were
yes.
bazookas?
Bazookas was chewing gum.
Yeah, Audrey said it was chewing gum, but I don't remember. She liked Anglo Bubbly for the bubbles, but bazooka for the taste.
Yeah.
I don't know what bazookas were.
Yeah, they're still around.
I've not seen them.
You have to go in an American shop. But, because that's what they are, American chewing gum.
But Audrey's Scottish.
Yeah, but we had them in
We imported them.
yeah.
Huh.
And we had droves of them. They used to be around everywhere.
They weren't chocolate when I was wee. They were white hard candy with red end. The cigarettes.
Yeah.
Then they removed the red and changed the name.
Yeah, I remember when there was hard candy as well.
Leslie said, haha, I love it. I love British accents. Leslie Ladyhawk.
Hello, Lady. I can't even say it now.
Leslie Ladyhawk.
Leslie Ladyhawk.
B said, hello, Steve. I'm a bit behind, lol.
Hello, everybody.
No one else is live streaming. Okay, perfect.
Not even the Wicked Witch of the West. Shh.
You're so bad.
Right, I will leave you alone now. Alright?
Okay.
I'll go and chill.
Okay.
I need to chill after looking after the mental cases.
Love you.
Love you.
Oh my gosh, he makes me laugh. Why is this flower not as dark as the other one at the top? Maybe I put more purple in. Let's try again. Let's try and deepen these up a bit. The bazookas would have a little cartoon in them. Oh my gosh, that rings a bell. Did they used to have a little tattoo in? Steve?
Yeah.
Did bazookas have tattoos in?
Yeah.
Ah, I know which ones they are then. Aha. What about Cracker Jacks? Caramel popcorn with a real toy prize in each box. I don't know those. Do you know of Cracker Jacks?
Yeah.
We had those too.
Yeah.
Gosh, we had lots of American imports. Did anyone ever try the Pop Rocks and Pop Soda test? What's that, D? I put a whole packet of Pop Rocks in my mouth before and let it explode, but they were had a wax paper with a cartoon strip under it covering the bubble gum. Yeah, I think they changed it to little tattoos when I was younger. It said it would explode if you drank soda with it, so I tried it. Did it? I'm gonna try that. Steve, we need to buy 2 packs of Pop Rocks and put them all in our mouth and then put lemonade in our mouth, and apparently it's meant to make your mouth explode.
Yeah, it should do.
Those weird shrimp foam sweets, yeah, I don't like those. My mum likes those and the foam bananas, and no, I don't like those ones. They've got a weird texture. I was always one for, York fruits. The jellies with like the sugar coating, the really soft jellies. I like those. I don't like anything chewy like toffees or taffy or anything like that. I like the really soft ones. I like hard-boiled wise, I would pick chocolate limes, or you can get the different flavoured limes, can't you? Like the fruit lime, chocolate fruits. Oh my gosh, woman, spit your words out. Chocolate fruits. But yeah, as a child, I never really went for hard-boiled. I liked the softer. But saying that, I used to always get blackjacks and fruit salads, and they were chewy. So why don't I like chewy sweets now? Steve, what was your go-to in a 10p mix or whatever? What would you all... Oh no, I don't like flying saucers.
Fruit salad.
Yeah, fruit salad. I love fruit salad.
Dip dabs.
You could get dip dab in a 10p mix?
Yeah.
I could never get dip dabs in a 10p mix. They were like 10p or 20p on their own. Remember, I'm 20 years older than you, Zoe. Steve's 15, so I just lived through him. Focus, thank you. I love the foam bananas. No, I like I can't remember the brand, but I always get them. It's like my go-to sweet if we go to a sweet shop. So you have the foam bananas, and then you have the chocolate covered foam bananas. Well, the ones that I get are chocolate covered bananas, but they're like a really squishy, banana-y tasting marshmallowy thing inside. I can never remember the brand. Marshmallow chocolate bananas. There they are, Carletti. So I get these I always buy these when I go to a sweet shop. Let me show you. £1.59 for 100 grams. That's not bad actually. They usually charge £1 for 2. These things, they're like dark chocolate and then a really squishy marshmallow. Oh, so nice. Oh, I've just found a pack of Parma violets. Don't think I'll eat them. Probably years old. They're full of sugar, Lynn. Trust me, they'll be fine. You can have Twinkies for like hundreds of years and they're still edible. Fruit salads and blackjacks have always been my favourites, yeah. We have fuzzy peaches, which are gummies that taste like peaches, but they're covered. Yeah, we have those. We have, we call them fizzy peaches here, but I get what you mean. I love the black sports mixture. Are they the mint ones, sports mixture? I went to the sweet shop. They only used to give me all the black ones that other kids didn't want in their bags. Oh, it was dip sticks, not liquor sticks. Oh, a bit like Dip Dab then, I would imagine. Yay, finished my boat, sent pic to you. America doesn't have those. Oh my gosh, Leslie, you're missing out. They're amazing. Lynn sent me a picture of her finished boat. Yay! There's Lynn's finished boat. It's not that yellow. It's showing up as real yellow on my screen, but it's not. It's more browny ochre than that. That's so pretty. So you did not like the chewy. Which ones are they be? Texan bars? Texan bars. Texan bars. I didn't like anything like refresher bars or any of those Wham bars or anything. I didn't like any of those. Steve, what's Texan bars? Texan bars.
Texan bars, yeah.
What are they?
They were like, really like the Lion Bar.
Like a Lion bar?
Yeah.
Huh. I never pick Lion. I always pick Toffee Crisp over Lion because it's softer. No, don't throw it in the whip pile. You're all making me hungry, so I'm having a bowl of Cheerios. Sorry. Never liked those chalky hard necklace sweets. The only reason I bought those, so did everyone in my school, the chalky hard necklace sweets, where you bite half off of it and then ping the other half at someone else. That is the only reason why we all bought those sweets. There was like a trend when I was in secondary school. So when I was about 11, there was a massive trend of people buying the necklace sweets or the watches. You could get the watches too, couldn't you? And I think they were like 10p a necklace or something. So we used to go and buy a quid's worth and then sit in lessons all day, just biting half of the sweet off and pinging it at someone else. Texan bars, what are those? Is anyone a black licorice fan? No. I don't mind raspberry licorice, but I do not like normal licorice. I can stomach it, like, you know, licorice all sorts. Mum doesn't really like the coconut wheels, so I used to eat them just because they were there and I didn't really like them, but they were the only ones she ever offered because she didn't like them. She used to eat the Bertie Bassett's first. And my brother always took the jelly sprogs, and I was left with the coconut wheels. And that was the only time I sort of stomached a bit of black licorice, but I really didn't like it. Chewy. RB, that was my mum's go-to chocolate bar. She loved the Caramax. And we both tried, like, because they re-released Caramax recently, didn't they? And we both tried them and they just don't taste the same as they used to. I used to like Vice Versas, I think they were called, where you had the brown hard shell with the white chocolate in the middle, or the white hard shell with the brown chocolate in the middle. I think they're called Vice Versas. Or at least that's the modern name for them. Oh, gobstoppers, do you mean, Lou? Gobstoppers. We have Aero bars, chocolate. They have air bubbles in them. My favourite chocolate bars. They have mint ones too. So good. We have Aeros in England. We have Aero mint, normal Aero, Aero orange, Aero, is it snowy or something? It's got like white chocolate in the middle, white chocolate bubbles. We have Aero caramel, I think it's called. It's like caramel tasting bubbles inside. I think they brought out a limited edition raspberry or something. Aero. I quite like Aero. If there's a vending machine, my go-to always used to be Maltesers. I would buy Maltesers. Nowadays, it's probably between Snickers and Mars bars. I went through a phase of really liking Booster bars. Like caramel, chocolate and biscuit, I think they were. Had biscuit bits in. I do like a toffee crisp. Those are nice. I like soft caramel, but not chewy caramel. What else? Kinder. Kinder is my favourite chocolate. Without a doubt, the little Kinder bars, like, and the Kinder eggs. Obviously, the egg is just hollow, so I pick the bars now. But oh, they're so good. And Milka. If you've had the Milka with the pop-in candy bits, a bit like Marvelous Creations, but Milka chocolate's better because it's creamier. So good. What did Audrey say up here? My go-to choices when I went to the sweet shop would be a quarter of pineapple cubes or lemon or strawberry bonbons. I like pineapple cubes. I hate cola cubes. Tom Thumb Pips, yep, we have those in our shop. We should do an exchange of sweets and candies from our areas with each other. Yeah. It costs a bomb in shipping though. Love black licorice, nope. Yeah, we have Aero here too, mint orange or original choc. Yeah, we have others too, but they're usually like limited edition ones. Catherine Wheels Pontefract cakes, all the licorice all sorts except the coconut one. Yeah, I don't like Pontefracts, don't like Catherine Wheels, nope. Ooh, the new Caramac is horrid. The Caramilk is very similar in taste to original, but a softer texture. I love them, but they don't love me. Bless you. UK, we have Aero up here too. Did I say England again? Sorry, Audrey. I always say England. But technically you're part... Oh no, you're Scotland. Okay, UK. UK. I don't know who has what anymore. Audrey, Scotland is a different country, just like Wales. I know, I'm sorry. It's still called Marathon in this house. Do you all have Whoppers? Whoppers are like Maltesers, right? No, it's got to be the Kinder Egg. I love the toys. Do you know they're not allowed? They're banned in America, the toys. You can't even, like, bring them through customs or anything. Kinder Eggs. They still put toys in our ones. Right, I'm going to colour these last 2 petals, folks, and then I'm going to head off because it's like half an hour past my time, and I'm going to head off and chill for the evening. I'm going to try and remember all of those people that you told me about regarding the colour cubes. So still haven't managed to finish this whip, but we're nearer than we was before we started the live stream, so that's a win. I've just enjoyed the talk about all the different subjects we've been talking about. There we go. But we did get quite a bit done. We got the sky started. We got these other 2 flowers done. We've got these 3 flowers done. So, and the soil. So all is not lost. It's progress. Yeah, Maltesers are like Whoppers. Yes, we have Kit Kat bars. I love Kit Kat. If anyone knows, I don't know whether you guys in America have them, but in UK we have wafer bars called Blue Ribboned. I swear they used to be called Blue Ribboned. Are they still called that? I'm gonna go fetch one. They're not ribbon. It's ribboned with a D.
I said ribbon.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, I apologise. I thought you said blue ribbon. 1 second. I'm going to go grab one. I apologise. Yeah, my mum does too. Steve doesn't like these and my mum doesn't like them. Blue Ribboned. So they're like a wafer bar, chocolate covered wafer bar, and they're so nice. These are like one of my go-tos. You know when you don't want chocolate but you want something with a bit of crunch, I always pick these. So, crisp wafer biscuit covered in real milk chocolate, contains wheat and milk. I read that as may contain trees then. I'm like, what? Tree nuts. Yep, Blue Ribbons. Love them. Oh, yay, Oz, another Blue Ribbon fan. I'm not on my own. Oh, Kit Kat Chunky with peanut butter. And they've just brought out Kit Kat Chunky with Biscoff in it. I still need to try that one. Similar to a timeout. Yeah, Steve loves timeouts, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves timeouts. I think it's because they're Cadbury. Because you get the chocolate in the middle bit as well, don't you? I like both, but I prefer blue ribbons to timeouts. My favourite hard candies are Werther's Butterscotch Toffee. Yeah, we have Werther's Originals here. I carry them in my purse. We had a lovely advert that came out probably in the 90s. And it was something about Werther's being Grandad's sweets. You always go to Grandad for a Werther's Original. It was such a cute little advert. Biscoff is amazing, I agree. I love Biscoff. Right, so yep, there is my page. Next time you see this will be in my completed pages video with a bit of luck. And I will hopefully see all of you on Friday to start our RJ Hampson page. So any of you that have the book, please feel free to join in. It doesn't matter if you're not using the same markers or pencils as me, you can use whatever you have. You can choose whatever colours you want, but if you guys want to join in, I would love to see your pages. It's always nice to see how other people interpret the same page. Just slightly tidying up here. I hate coming to a desk full of stuff. So it's not inviting if it's full of stuff. So yeah, there's my drink. Still using this cup that Sam got me. Very weak squash in there. So yeah, that is it for today's live stream. Thank you all for our lovely trip down memory lane regarding sweets. Audrey, I'm going to message you tomorrow when, or if my cubes come. We can have like a little race of whose is going to arrive first. Oh, you're fine, Lynn. You're colouring as well. That's absolutely fine. But yeah, thank you for everyone for watching. It's been a lovely stream, lovely talking to you all, and I hope to see you all on Friday. Until then, take care everyone. Bye bye. Oh, please thumbs up if you haven't already. Bye bye.